Hello, everybody. We'll wait for a minute or two till everybody gets in the chat.
Melinda.
Is Melinda on here?
Yeah. Hola.
Why is my chat not showing up on our on the iPhone? I mean, on the iPad. Your channel. There it is. On the iPhone. I mean, on the iPad. Your channel. There it is. Hola. Aloha. Kimchi. Hola. Oh, there's so many people in the chat right now. Kimchi. I guess I could turn my sound down.
You can turn your sound.
Oh, there's so many people in the chat right now. 375 people in the chat already.
That's wrong. I think you're reading something wrong.
Melinda said, shut it. Well, it looks like Virginia's here.
Our sweet Virginia. BB. Hi.
Brenda and Brian.
Yes.
Well, I'm a goomer.
Do y'all hear us?
Like,
Hello.
So, as you can guess, we're not on the patio. It is a little too warm outside, and we thought this would be nice to sit at the dining room table. And
It is warm out there.
it's really warm. So
Yeah.
So here we are at the dining room table, and which this room hardly ever gets used. It was used for family dinners up until COVID, and so I think this
many family dinners.
this,
Alton Mitchell.
this is the first time I've been in this room in a long time.
I'm gonna have to do this so I can see what everybody's saying.
Oh, it's so great to see these guys coming on.
Good evening, Alton.
Alton, thank you for joining us. Appreciate that.
Let me see. How do I see my chat? Oh, you got it on yours.
Yeah, I got it. Do you need to? We're just figuring this out. Give us a minute. Hey, Robert. Good to see you, pal. Thank you for popping in.
Robert Rogers.
Love you, buddy. We're just kind of hanging out.
Melinda, no family.
No family.
That's Tawny's sister. Everybody.
Yeah, my sister's in the chat. That I might have to block her. No, I wouldn't block her. She's a great little sister. Are you not seeing your chat?
Oh, well, I've got to read and stuff.
I'm reading for you.
Okay. You read for us.
Well, find your chat so you can read too.
Well, you told me you were going to read for me. Okay.
Till you find yours.
Okay. Well, all right.
So we're using StreamYard to use the chat with, which is, it's not very good, but it's better than not having anything because, hey, Brenda Blankenship.
Hi, Brenda. Well, yes, and you know what? The sooner we get off this, the sooner we can use YouTube. But we can't until we get 1,000 subscribers. So here's your challenge. Everybody,
Is that a survey? Let's do it.
Okay.
It's spam risk. Let's do a survey. It's a spam risk.
Speaker. Hello.
Oh, they hung up.
Oh,
Dang it.
up.
So about this time every Monday night, she gets a phone call. Somebody wanted to do a survey, and she always hangs up. And I said, no, I think we should do it live on YouTube. I think it'd be great.
I know. I had the speaker on and everything.
And the phone to me. Look, Cardinals in the house. Hey!
Cardinals.
Yay.
Yay.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, did you find your chat?
Oh, no.
Teresa's trying to find the chat on her laptop. I've got it on my iPad right here. And we're using my phone for the stream. And it looks okay, doesn't it, everybody? Does it look okay? My little sister says weird. What is so weird about this? She's weird.
Oh, I got to turn my volume down. We're just catching on, Melinda.
Yeah, BB. She does have the same, everybody has the same ringtone that won't adjust their phones to something different. I wish you could hear my ringtone for Teresa. It's a dog barking. Oh, no, it was. It's a duck now. So anyway.
It's a duck quacking.
Yeah. In the doghouse. Ooh. Let's see. We're kind of waiting for a couple more people again here. There's some things we want to talk about. mainly why I won't play music on the channel. And I think most of you guys know why we won't. Well, my sister says I'm weird.
Well, she's your sister.
Yeah, she's weird.
It would be crazy if she didn't think you were weird. Really?
Yeah. So,
Melinda.
Yeah, Melinda. She's.
Oh, you. Oh, Teresa
you know what?
rocks. Teresa rocks.
I think I should give out my sister's address and phone number. Oh
yeah, I got that.
I think she'd love that. Give out everybody's address and phone number. So, Vacation Station TV was supposed to join us. I don't know what happened to him.
Where is he?
Boy, Virginia. He's right. I hate my phone. It is a dog collar. I mean, I have to do my homework through email, and I get emails anywhere where I am. I mean, I have to check it constantly, and it's just I don't know how people lived before cell phones, how people survived, but we did.
Okay. I wrote our address down just so.
Oh yeah, our P.O. Box.
P.O. Box.
It's T&Me Adventures, P.O. Box 331, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077. We didn't seem to have that right last time. And I think Teresa could put it up on the screen. Can you do that now?
How?
I'm not sure. Can we chat in our own chat? Yes, we can.
Oh, we can.
Aha.
I got it.
I got it. You doing it?
I'm doing it.
See, there you go. See?
Oh, yeah.
What would you do without me?
I don't know.
Do we have an email for the channel? Golly, maybe we told you we would, and we have not. Not yet. We've been really busy. This past week, I worked 10 times harder for the same money I always make. And it's just been a crazy week. And we had so much on our plates with both of us working. And Bike Channel. Hey, thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Okay, now Teresa has put our P.O. box up on the chat, so that should help. And maybe we should do that more often, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this week Teresa has to go visit family out of state.
Arkansas.
And I'll be here taking care of the dogs in the house. And so I don't know if we're going to get a chance to get the email address happening. I may be able to do it. I'm not very savvy with this stuff. Well, I don't know, but
you can do that.
But I may try to do it. Okay, what was it we wanted to talk about? First of all, thank you all for dropping by. We're not going to stay on long. Jeff Charles, the host of Vacation Station Television, your virtual getaway channel, mentioned on his live chat yesterday that I'd be playing a guitar or something on our live chat. Well, we've thought about that. There are some legal issues that keeps me from playing live on YouTube. One is they will demonetize it because of copyright bombs. We don't want to get hit with copyright bombs. Another reason is I'm a member of CSAC, which is a publishing company here in Nashville. And anytime that I play something original that I thought of, they have to approve it and go through a bunch of paperwork. So that's the problem. And the third thing is that I'm obligated to some other websites that I'm a part of, like a teaching videos. One of them is Modern Music Masters, and you can look that up, modernmusicmasters.com, and you'll find they're like teaching videos for steel guitar players. And so it would be a conflict of interest for me to play a guitar or a steel guitar on our channel. And the other thing is, I don't want this channel just to be about that or about me. And as soon as I do something like that, it'll be nothing but about steel guitar or me. And that's not what Teresa and I want. That's not what I want. We want it to be about what we do and show you some things, or maybe inform you of things that's going on around Nashville or wherever we may be. And maybe if you haven't experienced some of the places we've been, or restaurants or ideas, and we might share some of those ideas with you that maybe you weren't aware of. And that's why we like everybody in the chat to comment too, because we're new at this as well. And if you have any ideas or criticisms or suggestions, we're glad to take them. We're at hey, Betty Rayburn, thank you for coming into the chat. Nerds on the go, they're in here.
Nerds on the go.
Nerds on the go are in the house. Wait for it.
Oh, yeah. Baby, when you get.
I'll send you some pics from early 70s at Camden Park in Honeywood, Carl. Oh, I love those pics of those old country people. Pearl Butler, Porter Wagner. I played for all those guys back in the day. I got to play music with them. They were great people. Nerds on the go. We are having a great day. We're exhausted, both of us. She worked today, and I kind of worked. I did a lot today.
Oh, Cardinal 701. It's okay. He said he knows he tried to twist your arm about the steel guitar.
Oh, cards. It's fine. It's just we thought about it, and we get into some issues. Now, what we will do is, everybody knows that I have all kinds of different instruments, and I thought maybe tonight, after we get into the chat a little bit, I'd show you one of my antique instruments. Maybe talk about that a little bit. It's pretty interesting to me anyway, and maybe it will be to some of you guys. Glenn Flynn. Hi, folks from Ireland. Seeing you, Tommy, in Dublin with Vince Gill, pure class. Well done. Thank you, Glenn. Yes, that was a wonderful trip with Vince Gill. Played with Vince Gill this past Saturday and Friday. And we've been friends for 30-something years. And, we still play music together and whatever. Vince is a great guy, good person.
Hank Jr. with blonde hair.
What are you?
Hank Jr. with blonde hair.
Oh, yeah. I played with Hank Jr. before he fell off the mountain in 1971 in Louisville, Kentucky. He came to Louisville at a place called Bellarmine College, and they had a kind of like a theater room at the college. And I was lucky enough to be in the little band that supported him, backed him up that day, and I met him in 71. So, and he was really nice, and he was really country, sang good country music.
Betty Rayburn says George Hamilton IV is one of our favorites. She's been watching the Opry Family Reunion over and over. He seems like a great person. Did you play with him?
Yes,
You did.
I absolutely did. It looks like my sister sent me a text that I can't answer while we're in the live chat because my phone is our camera for the live chat. Sis, put the wine glass down and just
Put the wine bottle down.
Yeah. Put that whiskey away and no, not really. She's so sweet.
She is.
She's my favorite sissy.
Do you hear our dogs in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Running all over the place.
They sound like horses, and they're only about the size of a drinking glass.
But they're loud.
Betty, yes, I was good friends with George Hamilton. He was a very sweet man, very nice man. Towards the end of his days, he became an Opry greeter in the green room to the artist because he would no longer want to perform on stage. And it was kind of sad to me to see that happen, but he enjoyed it, and he enjoyed meeting people so much. Yeah, George Hamilton IV was really a fine gentleman. Played with him for many years on the Grand Ole Opry.
What did you think? What did you guys think of the country music Ken Burns documentary? You know, I thought it was good, but I still thought that a lot was left out. I mean, I guess you only have so much time, but I mean, how many parts was it? How many parts
7.
was it?
But they left some really important things. It was really good, but I thought they left people like Mel Street out. They left people like several people that really contributed to country music. But yeah, I thought it was good. Card. Honestly, did you like playing on the road? Please seem to give that up after refusing. You know what? I played on the road off and on with Vince for 20 years. Like, what year did I start with him? It was the year we were married.
I guess so.
Off and on. I didn't do it full time. It was just when I wanted to, or he would call and ask, hey, can you come play for a few months or whatever? And playing on the road with Vince is not like a job. It was because the music was so great, the venues were great and always packed. The pay was great. Everything was catered from morning till after the show. And you got on the nicest tour bus.
Vince likes to eat.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best food and the best people, because Vince surrounded himself with just the best musicians. And I liked that job. And, we talked some a while back, and there may be a thing that I maybe go to it again and maybe have somebody sub the Opry if I have to miss a weekend or a Tuesday.
Hi, Fridays Forever.
Fridays Forever. Thank you for coming in. But with Vince Gill, it's not like a job. Of course, he wants you to play your best, which I'm honored to be in his band. But when we go out on the road on occasion, it's not like work or hard travel. And I've been all over the world with him. We've been to Germany, Switzerland, Norway, Ireland. In fact, Glenn.
What was it? Yeah.
Glenn from Glenn Flynn from Ireland, who's in the chat, was at one of the concerts we did in Ireland. And playing with Vince Gill is a big pleasure. And now that, he's been working with the Eagles up until COVID hit. So I don't know what Vince's plans are.
BBBB. Our Fridays Forever says hi to BBBB.
It's so great that these people come into the chat. It's so nice.
I know.
Hey, Robert Rogers, Weldon Myrick. I miss him too. I miss Weldon Myrick too. He's a great man. He's one of my dearest friends.
Did you get to meet Buck Owens?
Yes, met Buck Owens on the Hee Haw set. Just briefly, wasn't around him much. He wasn't the kind of guy that hung out with the crowd. He kind of stayed to himself in his dressing room and stuff. But he was very nice, and I was a fan of Buck Owens. Hey, BB was a big Mel Street fan. Yeah, me too. Golly, I loved Mel Street's country music. He was great. And I know a lot of people in here are probably too young to remember Mel, or they might not have been into country music. But
Cardinal says Vince came to my city with some player named Paul.
Some player named Paul.
He was pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Well, let me tell you something, Cardinal. Paul Franklin, the great steel player Paul Franklin, he and I have been friends, I would say 50 years, 45, 50 years. Best of friends. We talk each other every week. We share work together. If he needs a sub, he calls me. If I need a sub, I call him. In fact, if you'll look up the modernmusicmasters.com, you'll see videos of Paul and I playing and teaching. And I think there's free excerpts that you can see on that. So anyway, for you guys that missed it, once again, I know it's been talked about me playing music on our channel, playing something live. And again, the reason why can't do that is because of the copyright issues, and I'm under some legal obligations in other areas that would prevent me from doing that. So, and that's not what we want the channel to be about. We want it to be about, about interesting things other than me. I'm not very interesting. And if somebody wants to see me or hear me play, there are dozens of YouTubes. You just type in my name, steel guitar, Tommy White steel guitar, and there's dozens of performances that come up. Of course, some of those have copyright issues that I have a little problem with, that they've used it for free and not paid any attention to the intellectual property rights. But there's nothing I can do about it.
Melinda said, Paul, who?
Yeah, she's a goon. So let's see, intellectual property rights. Yeah. Oh, so talking about that, a year or so ago, I was looking for ringtones for my iPhone, and I came across this company in Russia, I guess, that were selling ringtones, and they had excerpts from me playing, selling them as ringtones. And there was no way I could do anything about it. There's nothing anybody could do. I mean, it's an international problem.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody has that issue too. Tommy, I saw a group play here in West Virginia once named Jeff Stevens and the Bullets. Do you know that?
Don't know. I've never heard of them.
Sounded pretty good.
Yeah, there's
Never
lots of good ones out there.
That was late 80s.
Yeah.
That name.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody by that name.
So, Memorial Day weekend's coming up, and we have this idea. I know we've talked about this, I think, in the last chat, and I watched some videos today of chaos at the boat ramps in Miami. And so we have 3 or 4 boat ramps within a mile of our house, mile or 2. I mean, we live right on the lake. So what we plan to do is Monday, Memorial Day, we know the boat ramps will be crazy packed. We're going to get up early and go with our cameras and watch the chaos. I mean, there's days when we would be out on the lake on our boat several years ago that we would watch the craziest things, and people make the biggest mistakes, and people falling overboard and running their boat off the ramp, and their car back in their trailer and the car ends up going under the water too. I mean, so there's no telling what we'll see. So we hope y'all stay tuned for that.
It should be good. We hope anyway. If it's not, you'll never know. Does everybody have big Memorial Day plans? It's a big weekend.
Yeah, what's everybody doing Memorial Day? Yeah, Cardinal, I'm a big fan of Paul Franklin's for sure, and he is more like a brother to me than anybody that I've been friends with. He's very special to Teresa and I, him and his family.
Yes, absolutely.
Baby, she said she'll watch anything we film. Well, I don't know about that. There's some stuff we filmed that I can't watch.
Goodness.
Teresa made a video a while back, and I looked at it and saw myself, and I said, don't put that up. I look like Shrek. Went to the doctor today, got a pretty good checkup, but I've got to lose weight, or I'll be on some kind of type 2 diabetic medicine. And I don't want to do that. So he's going to give me a month to lose a little weight and get my A1C down. And I can do it. I started today. Started the diet today. So.
Yeah, you'll do
Oh,
it.
so Fridays Forever, they're cooking out with their family on Memorial Day. That sounds great.
Oh man, that does.
So most of our family now, all the kids have gone different directions. A couple are pretty far away. One's in Syracuse. One's an hour and a half across town.
You see the one in Syracuse more than any other.
Yeah, and we've got a couple here within 10 miles of us that they stay so busy we don't get to see them much.
Yeah.
They FaceTimed me yesterday. My son, Lloyd, he FaceTimed me. And
that was good.
That was good.
That
we
was
talked
really
a little while.
good,
And Brooke stays so busy with her job. She's our oldest daughter. And Lucy is a school teacher, and she's been busy with graduations and all that.
Yeah. But I don't think we haven't all been together, I guess, since Christmas, have we?
It was Christmas, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's
Or
right.
was it Thanksgiving? No.
It was Christmas.
It was Christmas?
I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was odd because everybody was still kind of tense over being COVID and getting in the same room together. And
I know.
yes, Virginia. You're right about high protein, low carbs. In 2014, I lost 52 pounds for the same reason I'm on the diet now. And I did it by low carbs, no sugar. I actually did low calorie, low fat. I cut everything and stuck to it for about 6 or 7 months. I had lost 52 pounds and felt great. And one day, Teresa had made a cake and left it on the counter. I guess she meant to take it to work or something. Mm-hmm. And after I stepped off the scale and weighed 52 pounds, I thought, shoot, I saw that cake. I thought, I can have a piece of that. Well, before you know it, I'd eaten the whole cake and started back down the bad road again. So here we are.
So it's my fault.
No, it's not my fault. I have a horrible sweet tooth. I mean, that's ferocious sweet tooth. So
I don't like to bake.
So anyway.
Yeah, cooking out with family, that would be fun.
Yeah, we need to do that.
I saw a picture of Tommy at Billy Knowles' shop playing a ZB.
Yes, that was in 2014.
Skinny.
That was in 2014, and that was that guitar I had refurbished, and it was very expensive. But
if the guy can play fiddle still.
Thank you, Cards. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's so nice.
Yes.
Man. You know what? Teresa and I need to catch up on everybody's videos. I need to tune into Fridays Forever channel. We need to catch up on a couple of your videos. We've missed.
Yes, we do.
I think we've missed a couple of them. We've just been working like crazy.
I know,
The Grand Ole Opry kicked in full swing 2 weeks ago, and it's just kept me totally covered up. They're letting the audience in. There's 4,400 people in that building with no mask, and everything's wide open. And so I'm still a little, sketchy about being around in that kind of a situation, but it seems to be okay. I've been vaccinated, so
yes,
it's good.
We both have. The Traveling Gilbert said, "Hey y'all, we're about to eat. Wanted to stop in and say hi."
Oh, thank you all for doing that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. What you having for dinner?
Oh man, I bet they're having something good. Aren't y'all in Louisiana? Y'all probably got some good stuff.
So I grilled chicken tenderloins on the grill with a little curry powder and some Grill Mate sprinkle and one of those salad kits. That's what we have for dinner. It was pretty good.
Susan Larberg. Hey, Tommy and Teresa, you guys are so sweet. Aww.
My brother Jeff loves you guys. Susan, is your brother Jeff from Vacation Station TV? Is that the Jeff we're talking about? Yes, it is. Oh, we love Jeff and Marie. Hey,
Oh, they're our favorites.
yeah, we can't go visit Jeff because we like to go to J. Dell's Pizza there in Pigeon Forge, and I can't have pizza for a while. So
I know that pizza's really good. If any of y'all have ever been to Pigeon Forge or going back, go to J. Dell's Pizza. It is amazing. I mean, it's not like your normal pizza you get around these local places here anyway. It's really good. The crust is really good. It's not too thick. It's
yeah, and do you remember what Jeff ordered when we were at J. Dell's Pizza? What that was? It was so good. I can't remember what it was
was
called.
it a calzone or something? Something. It was real garlicky
And cheesy, man. It was just the cheese was gooey.
Oh my goodness, it was good, and it had sauce.
Hey, Cardinal, yes, we'll motivate each other to lose weight. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've done it 2 or 3 times in my life, but.
Melinda, I'll be having Doberman casserole for dinner. Are they being mean?
Yeah,
Are they being naughty?
What in the heck?
She has. Melinda has. Doberman.
Yes, Susan said yes. It's a calzone. Yeah, she knew what
A
we were
calzone. Okay.
So Susan, where is Jeff? He said he would be here.
Yes.
And he's not here. Marie must have put him to work.
I know. She probably did.
He's probably cleaning house. You know.
I know. I thought it was a calzone though.
Yeah.
Boy, it was good.
It was delicious.
Susan, do y'all ever go down to visit Jeff? You're not in Tennessee, are you? Aren't you up north somewhere maybe? Alton says he needs to lose weight too. I need to lose weight. Okay.
Well, you know, I think it's a general problem that people are overweight right now. Plus, you know, staying at home and being away from each other during the COVID lockdown, there really wasn't much to do other than watch YouTube and eat. And I learned, Teresa taught me how to make bread and cakes, and I learned how to cook when she actually worked through the pandemic, but I worked very little. And so I would cook big loaves of artisan bread and just terrible.
It was good.
It was good, but boy, it sure put the pounds on me.
I miss my brother so much in Florida. So you're in Florida 3 years ago?
We were there, yeah.
So
So sorry, Susan. We'd love to meet you because we sure love your brother.
We do. Marie.
He's one of the smartest, kindest men I've ever met.
He really is. Now, Susan, you live in Florida. Did I understand that correct? That they live in Florida?
Yeah, she lives in Florida. And Jeff lived in Florida before he moved to Wears Valley.
So are you in like the
I'm not sure what part. I'm probably she doesn't. Hey, Susan, can you text Jeff and tell him we're on and we're missing him? We're worried about him. Where is he? He makes our chat. He makes it happen.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Last week he was talking about purple mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah, Cardinal staying at home for those 6 or 7 months that I did, man. I would just eat out of boredom, you know, snack all day, and eat, you know, it was just terrible. But I still haven't had a regular soda since 2014.
It hasn't.
I don't drink anything with sugar in it. Nothing with sugar in it. But it's the cakes, the bread, all the white stuff. You know, you can't have it. If it's not green or real ugly brown, then I can't have it.
Susan, thank you so much. He feels the same about you guys. Yes, I'll call him now. He's a riot.
He is a riot. He's a hoot.
He's crazy.
Melinda says I taught her to make bread. Sis, you knew how to do that. You know how to do so much more than I do.
That's good bread, though, isn't it, Melinda? So easy.
Let's see. Fridays Forever. I was curious as to whereabouts you guys live. We'd like your address and your telephone number, and No. We did wonder what area you lived in, you know, what vicinity. Because we know these guys, Bob from All About the Smokies, that guy, he travels from Ohio like once a week or something.
Oh, Bob, what's it? Fridays Forever, Before I Go, Past Favorites, Growing Up, Steve Wariner, Your Memory, Ronnie Millsap, Pure Love, Ricky Skaggs, Country Boy Can Survive.
Oh yeah, Country Boy. Hey,
It's a bunch of good ones.
Fridays Forever. I'll be playing with Steve Wariner this weekend at the Grand Ole Opry. It's on the Circle Network at 7. No, is it 8 Central? Yeah, it's 8 Central. 8 Central on the Circle Network, and I think it comes on. You can check it their YouTube channel. They do the live streaming as we're performing. It's live stream on YouTube. The Opry, Grand Ole Opry live stream.
I'm here. It's about time.
Where have you been, Jeff?
We've been waiting and just him hauling around, waiting for Jeff.
They're less than 100 miles away. Oh, that's great. Fridays Forever. That's great.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Melinda said Fridays Forever, best music ever.
Yeah. Hey, and we're gonna and Fridays we're gonna watch your videos tonight when we get in the chat because I love your videos. You guys are so sweet and kind to everybody.
You really are.
Jeff's finding gas. Are you guys still out of gas over there? Are you kidding? Of course, it's I filled my truck up today and it was
$55.
$55. It was I had a quarter of a tank and I filled it up and it was $55 and it was $3.05 a gallon at Kroger with my card. So
that's ridiculous.
It's just gouging. There's some kind of scamming going on. I can't believe that that's right.
Oh, you're welcome, Fridays Forever. We can't wait to get caught up on your videos tonight.
We love you guys. Hope we get to meet you someday, Fridays.
Very Little High Octane. Oh, I remember that from when I was a kid.
That's what
High
we
Octane.
use. That's what we use.
I know. High Octane.
Yeah. Premium,
yeah. What was it? High Test? Is that?
High test,
High
premium,
Test, yeah.
Expensive,
Yeah.
all that's good. That's
I
good.
don't ever get that when I'm filling it. Only when Tommy fills it.
Well, I don't do it every time, but most of the time, a friend of mine told me 12 or 14 years ago, he's a good mechanic and a good friend. He said he always used premium gas in his cars. And he said his check engine light never came on, and he had cars with 150,000 miles on them. So I followed his advice. My truck just turned over 100,000 miles. I've never had a problem with the check engine light. He said because the premium gas burns a little hotter, that it won't mess up the catalytic converter, and it just keeps the system running cleaner. So, knock on wood, let's hope that's true.
Susan says she lives north of Tampa. Originally, oh, there they go. Originally from Long Island, New York. Husband, cop for 35 years, retired now. Oh, well, thank you for your service. Tell him thank you.
Thank him. We love Men in Blue.
Yes,
Boys in Blue. Yes,
worked.
absolutely. Teresa was a policeman for 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Policewoman.
Communication officer.
Communication officer. Worked as the dispatcher up at our police department, and they're the best guys.
I gained a tremendous respect for those guys.
Yeah, we'd see these guys, you know, here I am, we're 60, and we'd see these guys 24, 25 years old, look like our kids, and they're carrying guns around. Teresa would say, does your mother know you're carrying a gun?
Carrying a dispatch. Does your mama know you have that gun?
Jeff, $3.96 for high test.
Oh,
my God, that's crazy. Hey Jeff, we're Central time. It's right now it's 9 minutes after 7. So it's 9 minutes after 8 Eastern time, I guess.
Yeah. Melinda, I hear those babies. Would you like to come and get them? Aunt
Yeah.
Linda can come and pick them up and keep them for a week or 2.
So Jeff, are you out looking for gas now, or are you home? Hey Cardinal, I don't know. To me, if you don't learn, he asked why. You know, I play a double neck steel. If everybody doesn't know, double neck pedal steel. It has 2 necks and 2 sets of strings. And to keep from boring everybody, I'm going to answer Cardinal. To me, if you don't learn both necks, you're not learning the complete instrument. And nowadays, I think it's just too difficult for people to tackle that much with all that's going on in the world. I started early, and we didn't have cell phones or the technology we have. That's all I had to do was play music. That was our fun. I was raised fairly poor, and so that's how I got into it.
BB, wild gas only $2.79 here. Oh my goodness! Now,
So
y'all are in Virginia, I think.
yeah.
BB.
Hey, thanks for coming by, Robert. We really appreciate it, buddy.
Oh, yes.
Have a good night, and we'll see you
Bye,
soon,
Robert.
buddy. Hey, Jeff. Why are the prices so high there? Do you think? That's insane. I mean, they're high here, but
Is it the tourism thing? I mean,
must be the
taking
tourism.
advantage of tourists.
BB's in West Virginia.
Virginia.
You would think gas would be higher in West Virginia than it would be in Tennessee, because I think that's where the problem was, right? Maybe Virginia, maybe not West Virginia.
Melinda said she'll drop our babies off here and pick ours up. Okay.
Hey, so before we go, people again asked about me playing, and for playing music on our channel, playing a guitar or something. Well, I explained that I can't do that after we did a little research because of copyright issues and me being signed to a publishing company. And I have some other obligatory things going on other websites. But what I thought we could do is have a little show and tell every once in a while about one of my instruments. So I just happen to have one. Where'd you do with it?
I didn't get it.
Excuse me. Okay, here we go. This
I love this.
is a Gibson lap steel guitar. It is a very nice instrument. It's out of tune. But anyway, this guitar is a 1947 model. It was built in 1947. And it is like brand new. It does not have a scratch on it. And the case is in beautiful condition. This was a Hawaiian instrument. This is a relative of the dobro. If you go back and look through our older videos, I did a dobro video explaining that instrument, and the Weisenborn, which is a cousin, but this is a lap steel. And the reason it became electric is because it wasn't loud enough acoustic. So it's a solid body, and it was really popularized in Hawaiian music. In fact,
I love Hawaiian music.
a couple years ago, Ronnie McDowell, I don't know if you guys remember who Ronnie was, but I recorded an album with Ronnie of all Hawaiian music. And he did Blue Hawaii, and I got to play the Hawaiian style on that guitar. And it's so beautiful. If you can look it up, just look up Ronnie McDowell Hawaiian album. And Ronnie's a great guy. So.
And I would imagine that he sings that really, really.
Oh, he sings Hawaiian music so good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thank you, Susan Larberg. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Susan. We're so glad you stopped by.
Jeff, he said if I could only turn BS into gas, I'd be rich. Boy, me and you both, brother. Brother.
He's
Oh,
a
man.
nut.
He is just, he calls him like he sees him. He's
I
so
know
smart.
it. We laugh at you sometimes when you're on just because you're just so, you just tell it like it is.
Yes, Cardinal, back in the old, back in the day, there were people with these kind of guitars like this going door to door selling lessons to people. And a lot of people got started that way. Like a door to door, the Fuller Brush Man. Do you remember the Fuller Brush Man? And you had the Watson Man?
The Watkins.
Watkins Man,
Watkins Man. We always bought our Watkins vanilla from him.
There used to be a music company that sent people door to door. It was called the Oahu method, that would offer to rent you the instrument or sell you the instrument and give you lessons. And a lot of famous steel players actually started that way. I didn't start that way, but a lot did.
Virginia says brings back memories of Junie Brumfield.
Brumfield on Dobro with
Olabelle.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know who that is.
Thank you, Cardinal.
Thank you, Cards.
It's been great to have you.
So nice. Really appreciate it.
We're both really tired tonight.
Yeah.
I hope we're not too low energy for you because
low energy.
We've been up since really early this morning. I work today.
Yeah.
I usually don't work on Mondays.
I actually took you to work.
Mm-hmm.
So I was up before you.
So he started taking me to work when all the COVID stuff started because he didn't want me to ride the bus at work. I work at Vanderbilt, and we have to park in this huge parking lot, and we're bused into the hospital. So I was nervous about riding the bus. He didn't want me riding the bus. So
not with a packed, bunch of people on that bus, and even wearing a mask. Who knows what was happening?
So anyway, he's just kind of, when he can, he still takes me. He's such a good hubby.
Yeah, when I have the time, I do it.
He
and
does.
cook dinner.
He did. He cooked dinner tonight, and it was so good.
He's like, well, BB.
Good night, Melinda.
Good night, sis. Love you so much.
Bye, Melinda.
Thank you for coming by, sis.
Good luck on that Doberman casserole.
Let's see.
I still remember the milkman.
Do I remember, BB, have you ever heard of Dwight Eisenhower? Not the president, Elvis impersonator. I'm sorry. That is, no, I haven't. There's so many Elvis impersonators now. Well, there was 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah, and Ronnie McDowell used to do some Elvis stuff.
Yeah.
You sounded like
Oh, so Jeff says, vacation. Hey, everybody, I need to say this. Vacation Station TV is such a great channel. You guys need to catch it out. He advertises a Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway, and it really is.
It's really good.
It's brilliantly done, and he answers so many questions, and it's very detailed without being boring. He's so humorous and smart. I mean, Jeff is tune in Vacation Station TV.
Yes, and Fridays Forever. You will love them too.
Yes, Fridays Forever. There's two sweet people, and they just, it's kind of like our channel. They do little adventures and stuff, but Vacation Station TV is really who inspired us to get off our butts and do a live chat and be a little more interesting other than just piddling around. We piddled with YouTube for a while, and then it became part of our
I love you too, Cardinal.
days. What? I'm sorry.
Oh, Cardinal said, I love you, Teresa. I love you too, Teresa. I'll think of some questions for you.
Oh, she's good with it. She's good with it. That steel
Mm-hmm.
guitar has been pretty good to hear.
Yes.
It's been pretty good.
Where's Dwight Yoakam? I chatted with him a few times in my radio days. Well, I don't know.
Dwight. I don't know where Dwight is. Last time I saw him, he had aged quite a bit, Jeff. but he was still great.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's still great.
You
Hey,
know, he's a good actor.
Crisco's
He's a good actor.
Country Life. Crisco's in here. Hey, everybody, check out Crisco's Country Life. His channel is great too. He's such a wonderful guy.
Yes. Hey, Crisco.
Crisco, what a
So
great
glad
guy.
you're here.
We love your channel too. Hey, and yeah, Jeff, I know, Jeff, you've probably talked to everybody I've ever played for. You've probably interviewed them or talked to them.
So Jeff says he still remembers the milkman delivering you talk about that too. The
Yeah,
milkman.
yeah, Jeff, we had a
We never
milkman,
had that
and it
Arkansas.
came in the glass bottles, and when you go to the door to get it, it'd have condensation coming off of it. It was the best, yeah. And there's a place here where, really close to where we live, called Hendersonville Produce, that still sells milk in the glass jugs.
Yeah, but they're in one of our videos. It's a really neat little store too. But they have all kinds of farm fresh items. But yeah, I never got to experience that.
Oh,
having
it's a
milk
different
delivered.
it's a different taste. You know how different Coca-Cola tastes out of a glass bottle than it does a can. It's the same difference. The milk out of the glass jug tastes so much better for some reason. Hey, Jeff. Quick story about Dwight Yoakam. 3 or 4 years ago, I was in the house band for the Academy of Country Music Awards. We did it in Texas one year. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to play for Dwight. And at rehearsal, Dwight came up and we were just making small talk and chat. And we probably talked 15, 20 minutes waiting for everybody to get in place and this and that. But all I could think of while I was talking to Dwight was Sling Blade, his character. Because his voice didn't change. He didn't change his voice for the character. He was still Dwight Yoakam's voice. So when we were talking, I was thinking, man, you're Sling Blade, dude. Yeah.
You're crazy.
What was his name in that movie?
Oh,
Was it Carl?
Carl. Yeah.
What was Carl's last name?
Carl.
Yeah, we don't need no damn microphones, is what he said. Oops, I hope I don't get hit for that. Anyway.
Yeah. Crisco's Country Life, my favorite all-time singer is Hank Williams Jr. He's a lot of people's favorite. Yes.
Yeah, I
He
like
is
Hank Jr.
good. Yes. I still hear the clanking of the bottle.
No, Carl was actually Billy Bob Thornton, right? Look that up on your phone right quick. Cast of Sling Blade. I gotta know that. If anybody knows the answer to the name of the characters in Sling Blade, Dwight Yoakam's character name, and Billy Bob Thornton's character name, which I got to meet him one time. He was an interesting fellow.
Billy Bob Thornton was Carl.
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton was Carl, and Dwight was
Lucas Dwight was
Hargraves.
Doyle Hargraves.
Dwight
Yeah.
Yoakam played the part of Doyle Hargraves.
Oh, Lord.
Man, and he did it good. It was a
And
great
he got
movie.
it in the end,
You
didn't
remember
he?
that movie? I sound like Chris Farley. You remember that time, that movie, that one movie,
That
that time?
movie, yeah.
You remember that? That was so funny.
I can't remember it, but it was, yeah. Oh, is Sling Blade?
Yes, Dwight was a bad guy in the Panic Room with Jodie Foster. Yes, he was.
Lord, was he bad.
Yeah.
He
You
scared me.
know, some chat. Well, what I think I'll do sometime is get a list of movies that we all know and are familiar with, and maybe have some trivia questions about
that'd
them.
be fun. I love
That'd be
trivia.
great. I love it.
We'll do that.
Yes,
We'll do that.
Cardinal. Doyle Hargraves.
That's it.
Man, what a rotten dude he played.
Boy, he was.
So anyway, when I was chatting with Dwight, that's all it would. I could just see him in my mind as Doyle. Yeah.
Virginia says when we get a chance, Google Ola Bell Reed, folk singer. We will. We'll do that.
Absolutely.
We'll
When we
talk to
in
you
the
about
chat,
it
we
next
will.
week. Yes, absolutely. Ola Bell Reed.
Ola Bell Reed. Yeah. Well, everybody, I guess we've covered everything. Do we need to cover anything else?
I don't guess. I think It's been a long day. So
It has been a long day, and I know people have been working after supper. This, this might be um, a little. I don't know. Maybe we should move it later. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
Crisco.
Let us know if you think we need to move it later or keep it.
Crisco. My dad was a musician as a hobby. He played music as a hobby, and there was instruments around our house from the time I can't remember when there weren't any musical instruments. So I was always around it, and so I took a liking to it, and then I went down that wrong road and started playing for a living.
B.
Thanks for coming
Y'all have a
by.
great week
Thank
too.
you so much for coming
And
by.
you're going tubing tomorrow? Oh, Jeff and Marie. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to do that.
Man, that video,
I love to do
your
that.
tubing video, that made us want to move there right then.
I know. I love to tube. And I used to canoe and stuff on the Spring River and Buffalo River in Arkansas. And,
hey, thanks for stopping by, Cardinal. Really appreciate it, buddy.
Yes.
We'll do this again next week.
Absolutely.
Hope you come by and see us.
Virginia says Lester Flat Earl Scruggs knew her well. We'll look into that, Virginia. See who she is.
Hey, Jeff, are you going tubing at the place that you did the video on? Because that looks like the place to me.
I told Tommy.
Crisco, thank you, buddy. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you, Crisco.
Yeah. We watch your videos too, man. We're subscribed to your channel. Hey, everybody, that's another thing. All these YouTubers that you see in the chat, man, subscribe to the channel, give them thumbs up. It's a lot of work to do videos, and especially at the caliber these people do them. I mean, it's a lot of work, and I hope everybody supports each other. Yeah. It's a big community, and it can benefit a lot of people. So it's good for everybody. And
absolutely,
if I've missed somebody's channel, I'm sorry, but
good night, Susan. Oh, she said good night to you, bro, Jeff.
Aw. So it is, Jeff. It is the place you went. Man, that is amazing. The water looked crystal clear. It looked cold, but it looked great. Teresa, the whole time, she said, when we were watching the video, she said, you know what? If I was him, I would probably buy the season pass and just stay there every day. Go every day.
That's right.
And she would. I'd never see her.
I'd be there every day.
Virginia, thank you for coming by. Thank you so much. Well, you could probably go tubing on me as fat as I am right now. So, yeah, we do need to go tubing.
You know what? We're going to make it up there this summer, and we're going to do it, okay?
Yes.
It's a date.
We're going to go.
It's a date.
We're going to go tubing and go to J. Dell's. That's my two. That's my bucket list for coming to see you guys, is go to J. Dell's and tubing.
So after Tommy loses some weight, we're coming to Pigeon Forge, Wares Valley, and then we're gonna go tubing, and then we're gonna go to J. Dell's because we'll really be hungry after tubing. Deal. All right.
Oh, love that.
I do too. Y'all, thank you for stopping in and watching. We really appreciate
one more thing. Cardinal, he says, going to send you a postcard with a pic of all my pedal steel guitars, all 7. And you thought I had a lot of guitars. He's got 7 pedal steel guitars.
Where do you put them? You have one of Tommy's, right?
Yeah, he does. The Purple Heart Evans, yeah.
Wow, that's a beautiful instrument.
See you, Cards. Thank you for coming by.
We'll see y'all next time. And
yeah, we're gonna say
bye.
Hey, if you've not subscribed to the channel, I know there's people that look at the chat that don't participate. Please support all the guys in the chat that have channels. I mean, they're wonderful people. You're not going to meet any better people than in this chat or any of their other chats from their channels. There's no better people. Right. And I've met everybody in the world. These are the finest people you will meet, the most the smartest, the most giving, the most caring, the most informative. It's just it's a great community. Yes. So
We are so fortunate to
Yeah, please,
found
please
this community. We
Yeah,
love it.
it's really,
We love it.
it's really been good for us.
Yes,
And
it has.
hit that like button and
If you haven't subscribed,
subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
And if you know somebody that you can get to subscribe, do that too.
Well,
Okay.
Nicholas, you got here just in the nick of time.
Oh, hi, Nick.
Nicholas,
Hi, I
thank you
work
for.
with Nick at Vanderbilt.
Oh wow! Thanks, thanks for
Yeah.
popping in, Nick.
Hi.
You just got here when we're into the chat.
Yes.
We've been on for almost an hour.
Yes.
We
But
have been on an hour.
Have we been on an hour?
We've been on an hour. Yeah. So we're gonna say bye to everybody.
Yes.
And thank you everybody so much for coming by. And our PO box is T&Me Adventures 331. Yeah, PO Box 331, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077. So there's that. And anyway, thank you for coming by. We're going to be working on some videos. It might be a few days before we get another one out. It might be closer to Memorial Day because we're both pretty much covered up this week. And but anyway, thank you everybody for coming by, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm wore out. That was an hour. Okay, get my phone out of there. Is it still on? You know? Oh my God. Jesus Christ.